What we are doing is raising up a generation of below average Christians and probably even non-believers in our homes. And it's scary to think. I don't understand, Pastor. We took our kid to church all the time. Now he's 16. He don't want anything to do with God. He says he doesn't believe in God. Well, how did they see you walk it out? Well, look. I took them to church because it's for my kids. I'm trying to get my kids back. They need to be in church. I'm going to tell you something. That may work for a little while, but eventually, if there are no roots set, not only does your faith die in dirt, but so does the faith of your kids and your grandkids. Because you wanted them to copy a behavior that you don't even believe and live out yourself. Dang. Whew! We should just go home after that because nobody wants to receive anything this morning. Because I'm telling you, this is where most of us decide to live. And God will, here's the scary truth right here. God will let you live on whatever level you settle for. But if that's where you want to be, I got something else in store. What if Paul, after he was blinded on the road to Damascus, and they went and laid hands on him and he received his sight, and he said, oh, thanks, I can see again. Man, just bless the Lord. I'm going to go join a home church and we'll be good until Jesus comes back. None of us would be here today. Gentiles, I don't know about you, but most of us in this place, I'm not sure if there's any Jews in this place, but if you're not a Jewish person this morning, you're here because of the ministry and mission of Paul. Because he was sent by God to preach the gospel to the Gentiles. That's pretty remarkable. That 2,000 years later, you're sitting here today because of a man who said, I'm not going to stay on level 2. I'm pressing on. Isn't that remarkable? And he says to press on. He says, don't allow our past to affect who we become in the future. To be a spiritually mature, saying, I'm not going to let culture decide for me how I raise my kids, what values I live by, all these things. Because now I've gotten to a place where I realize, you know what real maturity is? You ready for this? Real maturity is realizing I'm not mature yet. It is. You know what immature believers do? They blame everybody else for their immaturity. Well, I just don't go to church anymore because and it's like, okay, that sounds like a child. I'll make these decisions. But when I'm grown, the thing that God keeps teaching me is I've always prayed, the last 4 or 5 years, I pray people say, how can I pray for you and your family? 1, that I would lead my family well. 2, that I would continue to grow in wisdom. It's the greatest prayer you can pray. God, help me grow in wisdom. Because sometimes it's not just having the information. It's how do I apply what you're teaching me, God? And the more I apply it, the more